boy Fist into his house. Bring another great edition of Warfare 2 on YouTube for you. Because hey, that's what I do. Today I'm rolling with the F2000 Acog. I had a lot of requests, I just kind of threw them all in there together. So I figured I have other videos with the Acog and thermal and shotgun extension. Basically did everything with it except for extended mags. To say about this, I looked around and I've noticed that there is no directors on Machinima that have done the F2000 with the Acog. So I decided to put some more. I put some in the Machinima director's box for the F2000 Acog. And I don't know, maybe people just don't like the weapon, but I like it. And I guess in the early stages of the game, I hit my head up against the wall. If you went back and looked at my earliest videos where I was complaining about the game, I think it was November, I had reached the point of actually getting to use the weapon. Look at this little dippity-doo-doo move, making him look out the other side of the window like a retard. Boom, blew his ass up. And I don't know, I just it's not a bad weapon, you know. It's not nothing you can beat really good players with, that's for sure. But here I knew this guy was going to come back for a revenge kill. As usual, knife to your back. That's how I do it. Drop down here and kill a sniper. But anyways, I wanted to go back to the beginning stages of my gaming and how it's progressed. I would usually roll with a secondary of like a AT-4 rocket, and the reason I would roll with that is because I had stopping power, so I could just shoot any air support down and then shoot the air support down. But I don't do that anymore. So then I had switched over to the Spaz. And then I realized, how many times does people actually use their secondaries when they get into a battle? I mean, a lot of people, they'll get into a fight and they don't even use half of the stuff that they have. They don't use their special grenades, their other grenades, their secondaries. I mean, you have to use this stuff to be effective. And I realized when I switched over to the Spaz, and then I rush into situations. And when I play team deathmatch, you know, it's pretty much, people don't have too much to think about, but it's very intricate, you know. And when you're using a Spaz, you shoot somebody, and if you miss, you're dead. Whereas I'm a rusher, so I go into situations, and you want to be able to take out multiple targets. And if the same thing would happen, you could equate the A12, the AA-12, to like a machine gun. Because here's the example. If you get into a firefight with somebody, the best you're going to do is kill two people for one. 2 for 1. And the best thing you're going to do with the AA-12 is that, do you think about it in ratios? If I can kill two people, 2 or 3 people with one clip, that's a pretty good ratio. So if you balance out your primary and your secondary, and you combo those two together, if one runs out, and you're in a tight quarter situation, or you're a rusher, then that's exactly the type of weapon that you want to have, because it delivers the same type of effect. I mean, if you're using the F2000, it shoots pretty fast, so the rate of fire up close battles, you're going to kill a lot of people. Same thing goes for the AA-12. Now, if you're like a semi non-rusher and you're somewhat cautious, then you might want to use the Spaz 12. Unless you're playing game types like Domination, where you literally know, or objective-based games, where you literally know where people are going to be at. Then it's pretty obvious where people are going to spawn, especially people who play those particular game types consistently, who understand the spawns, who understand where the people are going to objectify the objectives. I mean, some of the times people make these videos or do these type of gameplays, I mean, you have to realize the games that they're playing in team deathmatch, you don't know, because people are not trying to objectify anything. They're just trying to kill you. And as far as all you can figure out is, okay, if I'm on this side of the map and I kill them, and then obviously they're going to be directly diagonally across from me when they spawn. So that's the difference in these game types. So you have to, some people have to realize that, and then the system that you play on also. Here you see I get into a multiple battle, and I get 2 for 1 with the AA-12, and that's the good part about that. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the AT4. I like the AT4 as well. But mostly, I'm starting to lean towards the AA12 now because it's just the type of player I am. I like to just come in and take people out. If I know there's more than X amount of players in there, then that's the position that I want to be in. Now, yeah, I'm rolling with low streaks because literally the percentage of getting high streaks with the F2000, especially with the Acog or the thermal, is not that good. So, you know, I want to give myself a fighting chance with this weapon. That's the purpose of doing that. I mean, that's the combination, and you got to remember, it is called Team Deathmatch, and you have to support your team or play as a team player. If everybody has high streaks, or if everybody has low streaks, you know, you have to balance it out in order for your team to be successful. So some people have to have low streaks, some people have to have high streaks, and that's the purpose of keeping the other team off balance, and it'll all balance out for you and make you look like a better player. So, and that's the things you have to realize. I mean, if you have a lot of people on your team that are constantly going for high streaks, lower your streaks down. And then they'll get the high streaks because they'll have UAV and UAV blocker. Here's a nice, great move. Look at this little sneaky-ass ninja got his ass. Jump back. Watch this animation where my feet drag. I love how Infinity Ward shows how you get killed and where from. That's like winning by the margins of little things that you don't see in other games. But anyways, that was the F2000 with the ACOG. I got the thermal and whatever else you want to do with it. Tongue twister. Anything else you want to see with it, just let me know. Happy 4th of July. I'm going to go to the fireworks and enjoy my barbecue. Hey, wish more of this. Peace!